you will go back and you'll continue with TELPAS readiness, and now you will do quiz for speaking. Again, you're going to do quiz 2, type 1A. You'll do 1A and 2. You might do 1A, 1B, 1C. But let's look at the lesson model for 1.
In the speaking type 1 questions, you will have an opportunity to watch videos that you may have already seen during the listening section of the course. However, the questions will be different, and you will have to record your answers using the audio record function. To begin, select the play button. Watch the entire video all the way to the end.
Flower power. Many plants make flowers, but plants grow flowers in different ways. Some plants grow only one flower. Other plants grow many flowers. Flowers have many different shapes. Just one. The pink tulip plant has one flower. Lots and lots. This rose plant has many flowers. A bird? The bird of paradise flower is shaped like a bird. Leaves and spines. Most plants have green leaves, but plants grow leaves in different ways. Cactus plants do not have green leaves. They have spines. Don't touch the spines. They are very sharp. Round and green. The string of beads plant has green leaves shaped like little balls. See right through. The Swiss cheese plant has green leaves with holes. Ouch! This cactus has sharp spines instead of green leaves. Where do they grow? Earth has millions of plants. Each plant finds a place to grow. Plants can grow in surprising places. A climber, a Virginia creeper plant, can grow up a wall. In the water, mangrove trees can grow in water. High up, a silversword plant can grow in the mountains. What do they look like? Sometimes a plant's shape makes it look like something else. Sometimes a plant's name tells what the plant looks like. Look at the plants in the chart. The stone plant looks like stones. The elephant ear plant looks like an elephant's ear. Can you tell why the plants have these names? Super big plants. Take a look at these huge plants. A redwood tree takes hundreds of years to grow. It starts from one small seed, but it grows very large and very tall. The Rafflesia plant has a very large flower. The flower takes almost 1 year to grow. Phew! This big Rafflesia flower stinks. The Rafflesia plant has a very bad smell. The smell brings insects to the Rafflesia flower. Wow! You can drive a car through this redwood tree. Super small plants. Some plants are very tiny. The smallest plants are duckweed plants. They grow in water. Very tiny. Each duckweed plant is as small as a frog's eye. Think of all the different plants you have seen. Plants have different kinds of flowers. They grow in many places. Sometimes plants look like other things. They can be big or small. Plants can be surprising.
Then select the Next Page button. Listen to the question. Share 2 examples of the different ways plants grow flowers. Pull out your scratch paper or your notebook. The first thing you need to do after you listen to the question is to use the question as your sentence starter. An example of a sentence starter would be, two examples of different ways plants grow flowers are: begin by writing down step 1 and the sentence starter you created on your notebook or scratch paper. Step 2. Write down what you are going to discuss. For example, you would write, I am going to discuss 2 different ways plants grow flowers. Replay the video segment above that relates to this question. Pay close attention to the video and write down all the information and details that will help you answer the question. You may replay the video clip as many times as necessary. Remember, you may take as much time as you need to prepare your answer. Step 3. Write down as many details as possible about what you are going to discuss. For example, you can write down the size, color, shape, names of the flowers, and number of flowers a plant produces. Step 4. Put your sentences together. Begin by writing down the sentence starter. The question is asking you to share 2 examples of different ways plants grow flowers. Based on what I heard in the video, I wrote down 2 examples of the different ways plants grow flowers are that some grow 1 flower and others grow 1 or more flowers. The tulip plant is an example of a plant that grows 1 pink flower. Other plants grow many flowers, such as the pink rose plant. Flowers also come in many different shapes. The bird of paradise flower is orange and purple and is shaped like a bird. Step 5. After you write down what you plan to say, read your sentences aloud to make sure they sound correct and practice them until you are comfortable saying them. Step 6. After you have reviewed and practiced your written answer, you may press the round red button to record your answer. You will be given 90 seconds to record your answer. Listen to your recording. Remember, you will be given 2 attempts to record your answer. If you feel like you could improve your response, you may click on the trash can icon to delete your first recording and then make a second recording. Some possible reasons why you may want to re-record your answer include: your first recording included some words from your first language, or perhaps you noticed some pauses where you were silent for periods of time. You may have thought of some more details you would like to add to your answer, or you feel like you could include more academic vocabulary words in your recording. After you have recorded answers to each question in the quiz, select the Finish Attempt button. Notice that I have not yet answered question 3 or question 4. If you accidentally skip a question or forget to record your answer, you may go back and record your answers before submitting the quiz. Simply select the Return to Attempt button or click on the question number to return to a specific question. When you are finished with the quiz, you may select the Submit All and Finish button. After submitting your answers, you will be given an opportunity to listen to each of your answers and also listen to the model exemplar or professionally recorded answers. On this page, you should listen to the question again, then listen to your answer. Then listen to the model exemplar. The model exemplar will give you good ideas on how you could respond on the next speaking practice quiz.
That is very important, that after you answer and you have recorded your answer, listen to the model exemplar, because that will help you do better and answer with more details on your next question.
You will also notice the word pending after the word score. This will remain pending until your teacher listens to and rates your recording. The TELPAS speaking table will also show the pending label for each quiz after they are submitted. When you see that the pending label has changed to a numeric score, this means your speaking quiz has been rated by your teacher. You may select the number and then review your rating for each question, along with any comments or suggestions provided by your teacher. Here's an example of the same quiz question after it has been rated by your teacher. You can see the comments and feedback they wrote to help take your English language proficiency to the next level. Taking the time to prepare what you are going to say before you record, listening to all the model exemplars, and reading each of the comments shared by your teacher are the keys to achieving at least one proficiency level growth this year in your speaking skills. Always remember to listen carefully and think about your answer. You can use this graphic organizer to remember the steps we just reviewed. This will help you provide all the details and information necessary to help you take your English language proficiency to the next level. Your teacher can provide you with a copy of this graphic organizer.